Win. Another win. Another series win for the Yankees, too. Fifth consecutive series. They go for the sweep tomorrow in Oakland. 10-0 win today. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Anthony Volpe goes deep. Aaron Judge goes deep. Carlos Rodon wins his 16th, 6 shutout innings, 2 consecutive fantastic starts. And this is it's a feel good night. It's a good baseball game by the Yankees. Shout out to everybody in the chat: Jay Palvis, Jonathan, the Buckeyes in the place. I love 10. This is the 15th time the Yankees have scored 10 or more runs in a game this season. 15 times. It's one reason their run differential is so high. It's one reason that they're at or near the top in run differential this year. Yep. Shout out to everybody else. Consiglieri's here too. All right. C. Morales. Yes, indeed. Wink. Yes, indeed. Joshua. Okay. Bruce. What's up, Bruce? Damon's in the building. Jonathan Quinn. All right. And the Baltimore Orioles have lost. The Yankees are back up to leading by 5 games now. I think the magic number now is it 3? So 3 to win the division. I'll take that. I will take that. I think the Yankees are gonna, keep putting the foot on the pedal right now until they actually clinch the division. So it's 3, Joshua? Okay. And then once they clinch the division, they'll probably rest a guy here and there. So, and I hope the A's, I hope so. They do. They deserve better ownership. The fans deserve better ownership. Yep. Yep. Baltimore lost. That's right. But, it's crazy how so many fans say the Yankees need better ownership. I don't know. People get so angry with me when I ask them to back up their arguments with facts. Kind of crazy, but it is what it is. But yeah, Baltimore lost. I mean, Baltimore's guy, they're going to be in a non-favorable playoff spot, man. And the Yankees were, they took advantage of this time where Baltimore's not playing well to start playing well, which is good. Well, Bruce, if Detroit wins tomorrow and the Yankees win, then the magic number is 1. They're off Monday, and then they get Baltimore for 3. So, and that's it. But the magic number would be 1 tomorrow if the Yankees and the Tigers win. I'll take that. I will take that. But how y'all feeling, folks? How y'all feeling about this? And we haven't heard anything about really Jake Cousins yet to see whether he's going to go on the IL, to see what the Yankees are going to bring up a pitcher. Maybe they're taking it day by day right now. So Anthony Clinching, yeah, well, it is what it is. It's okay. I don't think there's any team right now that has clinched the division. Anthony, I know a couple teams have clinched the postseason, but I don't know if any teams have clinched the division yet. Exactly, Consigliere. We don't need to sweep in Baltimore. We just need 1 out of 3. If we win tomorrow, yep. Jake Boss, I'm feeling good about this Yankees team too. There's a different energy about this team. It's just a different aura. They're playing different. They're locked in. They're focused. They're having fun together, and they're getting healthy at the right time. So, Phillies, Michael Ryan. Let's see. Look up the standings really quickly. MLB standings. No, wait, no. NBA standings. NL. The Phillies have not clinched yet. Nope. They have not clinched yet. Crazy enough, Milwaukee has clinched the postseason, but not the division. The Dodgers haven't even clinched yet. Okay, so Milwaukee clinched. The Yankees have clinched. The Cleveland Guardians have clinched. I thought the Dodgers clinched. And it looks like Houston, and this is just based on these standings here. So Cleveland, interesting. Well, let's have a look at the wild cards. Baltimore, Kansas City, Minnesota are the three teams, and they're pretty close to each other. 4.5 games. And then in the nationally wild card, it's the Padres lead and Arizona Diamondbacks, then the Mets. The Mets are 2 games up on the Braves, right, as it stands right now for the wild card. So what's up, Stephen B? I heard, yeah. I heard Boston's. I saw something that said Boston's eliminated today. Toronto's out. I think Tampa's out too. So it's kind of what we said. The AL East is probably going to come down to Baltimore and the Yankees. So, yes, he does, Buckeye. He makes baseball look easy. 54 home runs. Huh? Yep, yep. Anthony Volpe is he's looking a heck of a lot better the last couple of days. So hopefully he continue. Hopefully he continues that role. K's trying to hand the wild cards. Yeah, Angela. I mean, it's almost as if like the Braves are doing the same thing. Let's see. Let's pull up the Kansas City. They are second place in the wild card, only a half a game up from the Twins, and then Detroit is half a game behind the Twins. So that the Twins can be bumped out, and the Mariners are 1.5 behind the Twins as well. So there's 2 teams knocking right on their doorstep, right, knocking right there. Yeah, yep, and Rodon is doing exactly what we need him to do right now. Yep, Torres is hitting a hell of a lot better too, Buckeye. Yes, he is. Yes, sir, he is. Otani's a special talent. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I'd be surprised if Baltimore misses the playoffs. That would be an epic collapse of the Orioles. I mean, it really would be. They're not mathematically. It's not mathematically impossible yet, but obviously it's unlikely. But you never know. Yeah, Rodon's 16-9, man. That is the most wins. Yep, he's definitely had a much better year this year than he's had last year. And yeah, Stephen B, I'm with you there. I think the Otani situation stinks. I really do. But he's the cash cow for the Major League Baseball, so I think they're prioritizing money and the revenue that he brings in. So I think they're protecting him. Yep, 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 yep. I'm curious. I mean, I think Tarek School is probably the favorite to win the Cy Young in the American League. It might be Chris Sale in the National League. But yeah, Shohei Ohtani is definitely the cash cow to MLB. That's why they're protecting this guy. So what's up, Nelson? And they're gonna protect their moneymaker. There's no doubt about that. Even if his translator goes to prison for a while, which he'll likely do, or interpreter, whoever the hell he is. hmm But back to the Yankees, 91 wins now. 91 wins. So 7 games left. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If they go 4-3, they get our they hit our prediction of 95 wins for the season. So, which I think is very possible to go 4-3 the rest of this year. Very possible. hmm But yeah, man, it's you know if the rest of these guys start to go, like if Volpe's coming around now, if Verdugo starts coming around, and then Dominguez starts coming around, then I think they'll be in pretty good shape. And Wells keeps doing what he's doing, and it looks like Giancarlo Stanton's bat's starting to wake up a little bit too, so that's good. Yeah, and if Volpe, I mean, like, and if Judge keeps hitting and Soto keeps hitting, it's going to be a pretty tough team to beat in the postseason. 7 games left. The Yankees can win up to the Yankees can win 98 games the most, but they have to win every single game for the rest of the season. I don't see that happening, but you never know. And I don't think Clay Holmes comes back to the closer role. I think we can all agree about that. So agree on that. Yeah, yeah. This is a healthier team than years have passed. So, which is a good sign for the Yankees. Hmm. Who won the game? Carlos Rodon won his 16th game, and we had 3 home runs: Judge, Stanton, Volpe. Yep, 96, 98 wins. Yeah, man. I'll take that. Yeah, Lighter pitched pretty well tonight. He needed that. Hmm. How many players have to be dropped off the roster? Well, it's got the playoff roster goes back down to 26, so two. It's 28 right now in September, and then they drop down to 26 for the postseason, and it stays there. But each round you can modify. You can knock somebody off, bring somebody on, and so on. So the roster doesn't not have to be identical for every round of the playoffs. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be awesome to clinch division at home with the O's. Michael Ryan. It would be awesome to win it at home in the Bronx. And it looks like that's what's going to happen. So yeah, yeah, man. Clint, I'm with you there too. If we draw the Astros in the playoffs, then we got to beat them. Yeah, he did look rested, Leiter Jr. Yeah, and I mean, the Cubs wore him down in my opinion before he got here. So they use him a little bit more judiciously. I think we'll probably look a heck of a lot better than he's looked since he's been here, Mark Leiter. And he's got that versatility, so I would encourage him to do right by him and then take advantage of that skill set. And even when Cody Poteet comes back and take advantage of that versatility. So, hmm and the lineup's going to be similar in the postseason. I think Bruce what Boone's going to do. We have a whole nother week. Whole nother week. They're off Monday, and then they play from Tuesday to Sundays. Next Sunday, which is whatever that day is, the 29th, is the last day of the season. Last day of the season. Yeah, Poteet got transferred from the 60-day IL. He's in AAA now. It's just to get him back on the 40. When the option Ron Marinaccio out, they DFA'd him. They knocked him off the 40 and replaced him with Poteet, but he's still in AAA. So he would have to be. They would have to make another move to get him up on the 26. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's up, Dev? I would. If they swept Oakland, I would love it, Brandon. It would be fantastic. It really, really would. Yeah. Yeah, Nathaniel. I remember Uncle Dom. Spends an awful lot of time on another channel when he comes over here to troll before he got blocked. So I remember Uncle Dom Nathaniel. Weaver, yeah, J Boss. I like Weaver in the closer role right now. He's got that moxie. He's got that skill set. He's got, you know, he's. It looks like he's taking over the closer role for the foreseeable future. I think. Hmm. Yeah. Where are you seeing Uncle Dom Nathaniel? Yeah, Dennis. It is nice to see Volpe heating up. We need it, man. We need it. Imagine if he gets swept this. Yeah, I know that would stink. Wink. It really, really would. Yeah. Yeah, Nathaniel. Where are you seeing him? What other channels are you seeing him at? Yeah, Devers is out for the rest of the year, but on the IL today. So is Max Scherzer. For the Rangers had a strained right hamstring, I think it was. So he's done for the year too, Max Scherzer. And this is a good point too. Yeah, they hustle a lot less. It's amazing how much less often you hit into double plays when you're hustling. Hmm. Yes, they are, Buckeye. They're playing loose, good pitching. They just seem like they're in a groove right now, and hopefully they can take hopefully they can take advantage of that. Gunnar Henderson eats his pets. Look at that, man. Fantastic for eats cow manure. Fantastic for Gunnar Henderson, man. I'm not sure yet, Jonathan. I'm not sure yet. Um, Depends on how the schedule goes. I like to do them before the playoffs actually start, and I want to do my predictions for the postseason. Once we have the final teams solidified for the postseason, then I'm going to do my predictions and previews and all that stuff. Gunners from Alabama. All right, oh, that's cool. Verlander. I'm not sure, Jake Boss. That's a good question. Yeah, yeah. Cousin. I hope he's not hurt, Bruce. I mean, but Weaver's been fantastic. Cousin's been pretty strong here too. Oh, exactly, Stephen B. Cashman Bundy fire. I got so much heat for that, putting it out there. I get the same. Yeah, it looks like a couple people using the same talking points while they have their payroll. They haven't won a World Series in 14 years, and their payroll. Those are the two talking points I got today from a lot of people. So, is there a channel peddling these two arguments today? Because generally, we know, when we get similar talking points from a couple of people, it generally comes from the same channel the same exact day. So, I'm wondering if anybody's doing that. Yeah. Hey, Michael. Yeah. I'll take the East, man, with 96. Damn right, Buckeye. 91 wins is unacceptable. You gotta get rid of Bruno Cashman immediately. Dodger, yeah, I mean, look, everybody has their own way of doing things, man. It's a different environment. You don't have to deal with the hornet's nest in LA like you do in New York, so it's different. You know, it is different. Yeah, you gotta fire Cashman for sort of playing with sore knee. Yeah, I mean, Bernard, he's been on point, man. He really has been on point with his stuff. He's been fantastic, and I hope they keep him in there. So Phillips, who Brett Phillips, Bruce, he won't make he wasn't on the 40 man at any point in time this year for the Yankees, so he won't make the postseason roster. If you're talking about Brett Phillips, how many 90 wins is? I think this is what is this? His seventh year. It's five. Last year, obviously, they won 82 games, and then the COVID year, obviously, there was only 60 games that year. Every other year, he had between 90 and 100 wins. I think it's five, Consigliere. And that's now. I think today's his 600th win. So yeah, I mean, again, he's right up at the top with a lot of the top Yankee managers. People can give him heat all they want. The numbers don't lie. No. Dave Roberts. I mean, Dave Roberts is also fourth all time in winning percentage for managers. Boone is 10th all time. Dave Roberts is fourth. Those are two active managers in the top 10 in the top. So for career, Boone and David Roberts. Hmm. Yeah, I like Weaver. I really do. He's got one more year left on his deal too. So I hope that he gets an opportunity to be the closer next year. I wonder if they're going to bring in somebody like Tanner Scott to compliment Dodgers. Yeah, the Dodgers need pitching. I mean, they lost Tyler Glasnow. They lost quite a few other guys too. So Oh yeah, Jake Boss. He could if he keeps managing, he can get a ton of wins. A ton of wins. No. I think Roberts is good for LA and Boone's good for the Yankees. So, I'm fine with Boone here. So people can keep pounding them all they want. Oh, go right ahead. Hmm. And we got some made men in Texas, the Consigliettes here, the Buckeyes here. We got some of the made men in here. It's late, so I'm not surprised. Exactly, Consigliere. It could be best at bedtime. That's right. Yeah, Stephen B. Man, you're back from Jamaica, man. Yeah, great place to vacation, man. Love Jamaica. Love that place. Hmm. But yeah, I think it was, so they're off Monday. And they've got three against the Orioles and then three against Pittsburgh. I hope we face Paul Skeens in the Pittsburgh series. I'd like to see what that'll be like. That'd be fun. Sunil's probably shooting pick a ball. He's getting ready for the Dallas Cowboys tomorrow. No. Ready for the shower. It's only 9 here. Jay Powers, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I think Dominguez will make the postseason roster probably as a bench player, but I think he will be in the postseason roster. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's the next step here is to win just to clinch the division. Then that changes things, for the Yankees. Changes the playoff outlook and so on, so and just change it. The Dodgers just lost too. All right. Who are they playing? The Dodgers. Guardian lost. The Yankees are up 2 games. I think you might be right, Michael. I think you might be right. Sounds about right for the 1-1 seed. Get that bye, yeah. Yeah, the trend. Look, they've done a good job of transitioning Holmes out of the closer spot and the other guys into the closer spot. So they've done a good job transitioning people. Yeah, Dominguez hit 194. Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, I think yeah, Bruce. I think most of us, all, or if not all of us, want the division too. It just gives them a more a favorable playoff route. Yankees. So definitely gonna take the division. Keep staying healthy, keep getting better, keep tinkering with the arena. You have a week left to kind of tinker with the roster a little bit, the bullpen, the rotation, figure out what you're going to do. The guys are here. The Dodgers lost to the Rockies. Okay. OJ, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, the Orioles aren't out of it yet, but I feel better about the Yankees. 1 game out from the best record overall. Alex, yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, we definitely want a World Series, Buckeye. You know that. You know that. Heck yeah, we want a World Series. Magic number is 3 right now to win the division. So I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling, man. Keep doing this. But yeah, I was excited about the football games tomorrow too. I previewed them earlier today. See who's gonna what the over unders were, who my favorites were, my picks were and stuff. So it'll be a good day of football tomorrow too. Cole Rodon Hill. I have a feeling that's gonna probably be the 3-man rotation in the division series. C Morales. I have a feeling it'll be that. Hmm. And I'd be fine with that. I'd be cool with that. Hmm. and get some of that. And then you have some of the starters in the bullpen. They can be long relief. Which gives them a lot more protection come postseason. So it would be nuts if they got 28 this year. Would be nuts. Yep. And again, as much as people say Boone's a terrible manager, Cashman's a terrible GM, you don't have a lot of 90-win seasons on a regular basis if you weren't able to manage or run a team. So it's just something that needs to be said. Judge, yeah, I mean he's what is he 10 points behind Bobby Witt Jr. in batting average or something like that. So I think he'll get the home run title and the RBI title, no doubt. The batting title will be tough, but I do think he's the favorite for the MVP, George. That's for sure. hmm I'm not sure yet. Alex was going to pitch the last game. Not sure. Yeah, I mean Hill pitches tomorrow, so yeah, exactly, Canceliani. Yeah, 13 points, Michael Ryan. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if Hill gives us some decent innings tomorrow, and Yankees just roll through with the bullpen, I think they'll be okay. hmm I think Judge the MVP too, Bruce. I mean, Judge in the American Leagues, Otani in the National League. So I think that goes without saying right now. Judge, yeah, I mean, I'd love Judge to get the MVP, and I want Austin Wells or Luis Hill to get the Rookie of the Year. So, all right, so he's 13 points with 334, Judge 321. Okay, there's a little bit of work to do. Okay, it's possible, but you're going to need Witt to cool off a little bit too. It's got to be a combination of Judge heating up and Witt cooling off. It's got to be that. I don't know. I hope he just gets through 5 or 6 innings of one-run ball or two-run ball, Alex. I'll take that and just hand it off to the Yankees with a lead. I'll take that. Just, at this point, just maintaining these guys, even their last start, whoever pitches the last start, probably get just 4 or 5 innings. I mean, just something to maintain before the postseason. You know, and they do that kind of on a regular basis, especially if they clinch in the next couple days. Then it's a little bit easier to rest people for them. Yep. Yeah, what's good? He's built up a nice lead, but I mean, Judge has an MVP campaign. There's no doubt about that. 54 and 137. There's no doubt. So, I think he's the MVP. I'll take that over Triple Crown. Mm-hmm. Ain't that right, OG? No doubt. But that's it, gang. I will wrap this up. We are going on, it's a little bit past midnight Eastern time, so I won't let you go. I'm doing cars and coffee tomorrow morning with my Cybertruck, which is my coworkers. So we'll be out there tomorrow. And maybe I'll put out a short tomorrow just so you can see our Cybertruck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But have a great night, everybody. Seriously, peace and love. Hit the like buttons if you haven't done that yet. Hit the sub button if you haven't done that yet, too. I greatly appreciate all of you. You are the best. Have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow.